Hello, welcome back to Family Freak Show. We're going in. Going in the geothermal plant. yeah.
That logo just looks so corny.
I do have to say, the loading times. Fuck.
I definitely pick up Fallout vibes from this.
And you don't even know Fallout that much.
Yeah, not that much, but I can tell just from what I have seen.
But what I was saying is the loading times. I'm playing on the Series X when I got that recently. Thanks, Ma. They're spectacular, the loading times. This is a really good console. If you're hesitant about getting one, if you can get one, they're still hard to get, but we got pretty lucky.
We were pretty determined to get it, though.
Yeah.
We had a tag team.
We did. Yeah. But if you're hesitant and you don't want to get a PlayStation right this time,
can you even get those?
they're a little bit harder to get than the Xboxes, but I'm sure if you could.
Do you know anybody with one?
I don't know anyone with any next-gen console.
Okay.
I'm the first person I know that has one. And it was, it wasn't an easy process.
No.
We had to
We failed many times.
go with it. And we paid MSRP. We didn't pay overpriced. No scalping or nothing went. So we were pretty lucky, but it's really good. I have been loving it as a PC gamer. This is the best console I think you can buy.
Holy. Uh-oh.
So here's an interesting thing. We're on the topic of consoles. Steam is like a place where everyone buys their PC games digitally, right?
Yeah.
They are making a console called the Steam Deck.
They're making their own console?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're pretty big. They're a huge company.
Wow. So anybody back them that we know of?
No, they're pretty good on their own.
Standalone.
Yeah, they're on their own. They can definitely afford it. They made their own VR system, and it's the best VR system you can buy. At least I believe so. I'm not into VR much. I wouldn't know. I need to. Do I actually go over there and do that? Or do I do something else here?
You know what is kind of refreshing is there's not skeleton people coming at you and shooting at you. I was a little traumatized by Resident Evil, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that game. I thought you were tying that in with LA Noire. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm still traumatized by Resident Evil. It was
I'm so sorry.
brutal.
Yeah, they're making their own console, and it is a handheld console.
Huh?
Kind of like the Switch.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it can also be docked, and it's basically like a laptop portable gaming consoles.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
it's like a big to-do, especially since Nintendo released another Switch model that really sucked. We were expecting a really big performance upgrade and screen upgrade, but instead we got no upgrades at all, and it's more expensive.
Which one's this?
It's called the Switch OLED, so it uses an OLED screen, and there's an extra port on the dock, and it's more expensive, and it doesn't have any spec upgrades. So
What was the point?
exactly. Everyone was thinking, and there were rumors going around, there's going to be a more powerful Switch, and people would have bought that. I would have bought that because I think it would have been really good, but no. So now Steam is making the Steam Deck right at the perfect time to get buyers to buy their handheld device, because they get the freedom of a PC in handheld form. Now, as a PC gamer, I'm a little skeptical. I'm not gonna buy a Steam Deck. I think people will buy it. I'm just a little skeptical on a couple of things. If you can upgrade it after you purchase it, or repair it after you purchase it, I'm not so sure how they're gonna handle that. Because with a PC, you can plug in parts and change them out, whatever. I do it all the time. And just the base console, when you buy it, I don't know how powerful it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be what some people are gonna want performance-wise. Yeah, just some interesting little things there. They're making their own little handheld console.
How much is that going to be?
For the cheapest model, I think it's around $400, $500. But
So comparable to, or comparable, whichever way you want to say it.
I would say it's worth getting the more expensive one, which is closer to around like 700 era.
Holy shit.
Well, when you think about it, for a PC, that's actually pretty cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, I watched a video on it today. Someone, a tech YouTuber I watch, had their hands on with it, and I found it interesting. Definitely being talked about, but me personally, you know, I'm not too.
Get away!
Oh. How do we get down there?
What is this thing that you're looking for?
I'm convinced there's something I have to do. I don't think I can swap the power on right now.
No, just leave me alone.
I could be wrong, but I think I have to turn things on. Let's see. There's a guy down here and he's freaking out.
I mean, that's the thing, right?
I don't know what this is.
No.
It looks powerful.
I mean, that looks like the thing to me. I don't know.
It might be where the power is, but that might not be where the switch is.
What's your deal?
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Great, another lunatic.
Jeez.
Don't you talk down to me, Phantom. At least I know I'm real. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Holy crap.
You're eating sprats?
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I
Right.
use it as a reminder.
Isn't mercury known to make you crazy?
I think it's not a. You don't need to be ingesting it every day, yeah, no. Or ingesting it at all.
Back away slowly. I'll just be on my way. Okay, crazy guy. Do you mind if I take your hammer, crazy guy? Did I kill him?
Is that a board game?
Yes.
Wow.
That looks like trouble. But with like a million other steps. Did I kill this crazy guy?
Oh, I say leave him in his own little world.
Alright, well.
He'll kill himself soon enough, ingesting mercury every day.
He will. He'll probably think he's a phantom and kill himself. That might be something to watch.
Or not.
I mean,
Not really into that.
I took away his only weapon, so. Or he might have a gun stashed in his keister. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
I think that's a prison phrase, keystering or holstering or something. I watched some guy on YouTube who was like, who used to be in prison, talk about prison stuff. Kind of interesting to watch.
Is it?
No, it actually really like traumatized me
I'm
because
sure
I'm
it
just
did.
like, I can't survive in prison.
Why the hell would you even remotely want to?
It's it's like watching a train wreck.
Yeah. No doubt.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Well, maybe we should go talk to what's his face before I divert the power right now. At least we cleared it out a bit. Got some loot. We can fast travel to Edgewater.
Yeah?
Like
Who do
zip
you
on
need
over
to
there.
talk to?
I want to talk to the town leader and see if he has anything to say. Talk to Adelaide. Hostiles around. What? I thought I killed everyone. Oh, not this guy. Die, robot. Bad robot. Bad. You're naughty. Naughty little robot. Oh god, there's another one.
Uh-oh.
I must inhale. I must inhale. Parvati, get in there. Kill him. Yeah, you take that. Yeah, get the beating going. Oh,
Nice. Uh-oh.
wake up. Alright, she's fine. Your companions never die, but they will pass out if their health gets too.
Understandable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
He's not a miracle worker. Just a normal everyday person working in a cannery.
What, canning something that's...
Canning suspicious meats.
Yes. Ew.
Definitely not fish.
Ew.
Yes.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Anyway.
All right.
Interesting folk. Like, look at all this alien. They're like, this is road.
Those are like toadstools.
This is road, though. Like, clean up. Jeez. No wonder nobody visits. It's gross here. Like, ew. Like, it's... Ew! Ew!
Well, a cannery in general is probably not someplace anybody wants to go.
This place is gross. I hate it.
How do you think she feels?
She looks pretty for working as a cannery person. You know? Hey, buddy.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk. I'm pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Here.
That sounds disgusting.
Begging your pardon, Saltuna is a staple in the diet of any self-respecting spacer. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
What world is that?
You mean you don't know? Why, Monarch, of course. Spacer's Choice ran a mighty fishing enterprise on that world. As it so turns out, Saltuna do not take as readily to the waters of Terra 2. Scrawnier than their Monarch cousins, forces us to pack our cans with additives.
Additive. Like what?
So what are you canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep two eyes on my town.
But he was sitting at a
I'm the
desk.
steward of this place.
He wasn't
And
out.
this is my watch post.
How long have you worked here? Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
You disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family.
Then why do those
We are
people
all
leave?
part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Anything else
Go ahead.
I can talk to you about? What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see.
I can
Why?
tell.
I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Okay, now, let me just say. I have a little bit of a beef with the fact that they're all supposed to be one big place, helping each other, working together like a community. And then you have this group of outliers who, for whatever reason, says, fuck that, I'm not playing.
Mm-hmm.
So I do kind of have an issue with that.
With who?
People who don't want to work for the common good of the whole group.
So you have issue with the
deserters.
deserters.
Yeah.
So I thought you made that already apparent. So you're getting even more pissed off.
I'm not really pissed off. I just, unless they have a really great reason for being deserters.
They don't.
Then I have a beef.
I mean, well, there is the fact that there is kind of a plague going around.
Uh-huh.
And their policy... Actually, we'll get to that.
Okay. I mean, but right now...
Oh, here we go. You and Adelaide have a personal history?
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday.
Ew.
Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Oh, dear God.
Ew, it's fucking fish. Who wants spearmint and citrus fish? You disgust me. Goodbye.
Well, like you said, what choice do they have if they don't have a flavor specialist?
I mean, I guess.
And how do you only have one?
I don't.
Is that not someone you can't train someone?
I guess. And how does her old ass palate any help?
Right. I mean, the older you get, the less well you taste different flavors.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to go to what's her face, Adelaide, and go talk to her for a bit. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, the load times on this bad boy faster than my computer.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. We're already here.
Yeah.
That's good. If this were LA Noire, it would take like half an hour. I didn't mean to push that button. Hello.
But it was also from 20...
11.
Yeah.
I am getting old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were.
See?
Or I might have seen you for what you are.
Damn. And what's that?
Remains to be seen. Might be the woman that saves the veil. Might be Reed's personal gun hand.
Or I could just be passing through.
None of us are ever just passing through, dear. Not without leaving some footprints behind.
Don't you ever get tired of talking in circles?
A little prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
You can always continue your way of life back in town.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
You and Reed
Yeah, what's
obviously
the
have
history
some
here?
sort of history.
That's because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate Saltuna? That was all me.
There's obviously more to it than that.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
I'm guessing Reed has his own side of that story.
I could not possibly care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
We've talked enough. So that
Okay.
is why she left and other people kind of followed her.
Okay, but how stupid was Reed to not treat her son with the medicine knowing that she was the only freaking flavorist?
I'm not saying he's the brightest.
Yeah.
He's clearly not.
Right.
But
you're not going to win her back. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to win her back after that, after
We
she lost
can't.
her son?
We can win her back. There is a way.
By letting her be in charge instead?
Yes. Precisely.
So why isn't she suggesting that?
Because I have to. It's got to be my brainchild, I
I
believe.
see.
I just got to remember how I spawned that brainchild. I think I got to ask him his side of the story.
Yeah.
I think that might help.
I
I don't see any speakers. Interesting lights.
Oh, here we are.
Something on your mind?
I'm gonna talk to
Go
you.
ahead.
We need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
You must have some kind of treatment plan.
Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body.
Medical. You know what else fortifies the body against disease? Antibiotics.
And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream? Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself.
You withhold medicine from your workers?
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
You let Adelaide's son die.
Which doesn't seem
Adelaide's
wise.
son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites.
You are, because you
Now, I
need the
will not
flavorist.
pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most.
Then you should have saved her son. Period.
How long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic.
Wow.
But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
Oh, we got some pretty high medical. You should have developed an immunity after
Right.
repeated
If
exposure.
it's been going on this long, why haven't you been working on that?
That's using the word should. It encourages the imagination.
Oh, I
I
see.
believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end.
That just sounds stupid.
Okay, so how do I do this?
Something on your mind?
I gotta remember how I do. I think I actually have to turn the power off, and then I can convince her.
Gotcha.
At least I'm hoping so.
I mean, he's a despicable bootlicker, in my opinion. I don't.
But is he? Like, he's doing his best. He's not the brightest,
He's not
but
really doing his best if he's not even trying to work on stuff to stop plagues or come up with more
he
medicine to
doesn't.
treat people.
No one has the resources to. He's doing the best of what he's got. Anyone in his position would likely do the same.
Okay, but she like gardens and does botanical stuff, so maybe
Okay,
some of her
okay.
stuff could be used for medicine.
Okay, but if you want an answer to that, let's go talk to her about her garden. Hopefully we can.
Because she said he would never let her
There's a reason for
tend her
that.
garden.
There's...
Oh, I see.
Oh, pretty. Wow.
Pretty.
See, we never get that on Earth.
Well, I mean, maybe it's toxic.
Rings? I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
But, I'm not a
Maybe
space...
it's a result of some toxic bullcrap.
I'm no space mythologist. I don't know such shit. Where's the old broad? Oh. He was hiding.
She's gardening.
I'm listening.
How do I find out the maybe in the computer? Can I go through a computer? Hack. I hacked your computer. Since I walked away from the ditch water, gonna need a fertilizer. Next worker, desertion rates of climbing. Yes.
See, she treated the guy with plague with a diet of greens, and he was all better in a couple weeks.
Turn to root experimental notes. Ooh.
It's cheap and unreliable. It's gonna be a nursery. Something about the soil sucks.
Yes. The soil is not good, but she has a fertilizer.
Yeah, the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials. Okay.
Maybe I can talk to her about it now after I've read it. Hello?
I'm listening.
Let me just see what happens.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way.
I don't think you understand.
But we must remember that being lost
No,
is the first
it's
step
not that deep.
discovering
I don't know where I am.
This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever. Are you talking about an escape pod of some sort? Where did you say you were from?
Does the hope ring any bells?
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Vale.
Colony ship.
Oh, you're talking about that old piece of folklore. Now I'm convinced you're delirious. You really ought to lay your head down, dear. Babbling only agitates the humors. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a
Oh,
spell.
sounds good.
Let's talk about something else.
I'm listening.
Please? I can't talk to her about it. I'm determined to not look at a fucking another walkthrough on this channel for the time being, but
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Follow me around.
where is he? Oh, him. I don't care about him. God, I know what the answer is, and I know... Maybe I'm just gonna shut off the power. Maybe we'll find out, and if we don't, I'll just tell you on my own. Let's shut off the power, and we'll see what happens. Sound good?
Okay.
Yes. Quite, yes. Yes, quite, yes.
JJ.
Gotta go around. I can probably shut off that electric fence. Let's see. Can I do it here? Oh, I don't have any hacking tools. And they don't have any on them. Unfortunate. Oh well, we can just use the hole. It's fine. Here we go. In we go. Look at that hard-working gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Moonface.
But Moon guy. Moony. Alright, here we go. Let me save before I do this, just in case I cock it up. Alright, save complete. Redirect power. Oh, yeah, I did have to do that. I had to activate all 3 electrical track switches, which I haven't done yet.
How you do that?
I did it before, and that's what I was doing down there, but I guess I didn't activate the quest, so I didn't see where the last one was. That's my bad. But now I can go and fix it real quick. So once I do all the things correctly, then, and only then, may we redirect the power. So I gotta go down to 4.
I think what's throwing me about this game is nobody's really evil.
The board is kind of evil. If you, and we could be evil if you wanted.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Ugh. No thanks.
Steam. Can I go under? I can go under. Under the pipes. There's more robots to fight. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
I need to inhale. Oh god.
Oh,
Inhale. Oh, I don't have any more healing. Oh, that's
Shit.
very bad. That is very, very
what are you supposed to do?
not take damage. So my weapon is 27. I need a higher damage weapon here. This thing here is pretty good. Get away. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that's good.
Uh-oh.
I've been looting as well, and I still don't have decent healing.
What? Why? What are you supposed to do to get better?
I don't know. Ah! Parvati, handle it. Handle it, Parvati. Ow, ow, ow! You're not handling it! You're not handling it! I did it. You didn't do shit.
Oh, but that's not true.
Owie. It hurts.
Where'd they go?
When to go?
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil? Where are we headed?
Oh, she talks to me about that one. No, stop, stop, stop. Ah! Ah! Stop it! No! No! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
Yeah, Parvati's down for the count.
Slow motion! Can't hit what you can't see, bitch! Alright. Ah! Oh god. Do I have any... Oh, healing material, anything? Do I have anything? I'm just gonna use all the drugs, and hopefully one of these helps. Not gonna read it, because that would be responsible. Gonna eat and ingest everything. Alright, do I feel better? I have a lot of... Ah! I don't feel better! I don't feel better! Ah! Parvati, wake up!
Shit, what's taking her so
Get
long?
up! Get up!
Snap back, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm alive. Just barely.
Jesus.
Please, does anyone have medical support? Thanks for the help.
That was creepy.
Oh, I'm in pain.
So where do you get more medicine?
There's one, I think. Is that one? What's this? Options. Whip? What does this do? Oh, it recharges my time dilation thing. That's not helpful. How do I use this? I'm on the wrong end of it. There we go. I think this is the last one. Boop.
That's the last.
Cool. Is there a shortcut? There is. There's two doors. Unbar this door. Where does this take me? Oh, this room? Lovely. I think I could have actually shut the robots down from the terminal, but I guess I didn't do that or didn't see that.
What do you mean, shut him down?
Like use the computer and shut them down so they weren't active. I can open this. Ooh! Healing? Any healing, please? There is healing. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, we may have to talk to a person in Edgewater and buy some things from them or something. We are not looking good in the heals department.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Yep.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay, weird. All right.
Alright. Redirect the power. Continue. Redirect power to Edgewater. All right. We've done it. We've leveled up, and that's the episode, ladies and
All right.
gents. Let's see.
So what did you just do?
I took the power from the geothermal plant, or the botanical lab, and I gave it to Edgewater. So the botanical lab doesn't have any power.
So you basically did what that dude wanted you to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. See what happens in the next episode.
All right.